Here are 5 phrases people use to manipulate you and exactly how to diffuse them. My name is Shadé Zahrai, and in a decade advising Fortune 500 companies as a behavior researcher with a Ph.D. in organizational behavior, I've studied how language is used to control, deflect, and destabilize. I'm sure we've all experienced this before. Someone says something that leaves you feeling off, but you can't quite put your finger on why. That's often intentional. This kind of language is designed to make you doubt yourself, because the moment you start questioning your own read on a situation, you stop being able to call it out. Here are 5 of the most common phrases and how to take your power back on the spot. Phrase number 1. I was only joking. This is often used after a comment has already crossed the line. The goal is to make your reaction the problem rather than what was said. Respond with, whatever the intent was, it didn't land that way for me. This keeps the focus on impact, not intention, and makes the experience harder to dismiss. Phrase number 2. If you really cared, you would. This frames loyalty as having to look a specific way. It triggers guilt or obligation to increase the chances you'll comply and calls your character into question. Respond with, I do care, and this is the decision I'm making. This separates your values from the demands being placed on you. Phrase number 3, stop being so sensitive. This invalidates your emotions and shifts attention away from the behavior that caused them. By framing your reaction as excessive, it positions you as the problem. Respond with, I'm being clear about what doesn't work for me. Research shows that when feelings are dismissed, people are more likely to second-guess themselves and pull back from asserting boundaries. Naming your experience clearly interrupts that pattern. Phrase number 4. Well, I guess I'm the bad guy then. This reframes the situation so the other person becomes the victim, prompting you to offer reassurance instead of addressing what actually happened. Respond with, I'm focusing on what happened, not labeling anyone. This stops the conversation from becoming a debate about character rather than behavior. Phrase number 5. You're overreacting. This isn't a big deal. This minimizes the issue before you've had a chance to work through it. Respond with, this matters to me, so I'd like to talk about it. What constitutes a big deal is determined by impact, not by how quickly someone wants to move on. All 5 of these phrases share the same pattern. The language isn't overtly aggressive, but it introduces just enough doubt or pressure to shift the balance of the conversation. Your goal is to buy yourself time to think clearly and respond in a way that brings things back to reality. When you find yourself in any of these situations, stay steady, don't over-explain, and hold your position.